Hey guys, it's Shell. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So I usually do day in the life vlogs on Friday, but I told y'all that this past Friday my parents were in town, so I wanted to soak up every minute that I could with them. So I decided to upload this video instead. So we are going to talk about 75 Hardish, the first month, my progress. I'm going to show you before and after results. I'm going to show you the video, all this kind of stuff. I cannot wait to show y'all. I want to say the biggest improvement is 100%, not just in my physical health, but more so in my mental health. Now, I will say there have been days where I have been so irritable and so irritated. But for the most part, if I'm getting the sleep that I know I need, if I am trying my best to not stress, and as things come to me, just the affirmations that I told you guys about a couple of weeks, just talking about, first of all, that I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. Saying that throughout the day has really, really, really helped with my confidence. But saying things like if something happened, or if you're having a bad day, or something is not going your way and you're just like, oh my gosh, like and also if you just want to change from being a negative person, like I notice if I'm more tired, I'm going to be more negative. So I'm really trying to catch myself. Like I was at lunch with my friend the other day and I just noticed myself just being negative. And I stopped and I was like, I'm so sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I was going to stop complaining. So from here on out, I don't want to complain anymore. Like I don't want to talk about anything where I'm complaining. But I was just I was just really physically tired and not getting enough sleep and stuff like that. So anyways, where was I going before I said that? Mental health has been so important. There was somewhere I was going and I cannot remember. I will try to remember, and if I do, I'll put it up on the screen. But basically, my mental health has been so freaking good. I have been less irritable. I have, the positive affirmation. So if something is like negative or something, usually like I'm very much so like a woe is me kind of person and like a victim mentality. And I'm really trying very hard to get out of that. So when I notice myself complaining, or if I notice something is about to not go my way, or if something is about to get hard, or some kind of news is going to come and I'm not going to like it, everything is always working out for me no matter how it looks at any given point in time. And I will just repeat that and repeat that and repeat that. I've even told y'all before, I'd be in the shower repeating that over and over and over while I'm bawling, crying. Or I'll be in my bed bawling, crying, repeating that to myself over and over and over. And it truly has helped so much. And again, like I'm really trying to focus on when I'm complaining or when I'm being negative, and just kind of switch the narrative. Mindset has been huge. Changing that mindset has been huge. And it's a lot of work, but the work is so freaking worth it. Another thing is, as far as like my weight, I lost 10 pounds my first month of 75 Hardish. And I'm very, very, very happy with that. When you see my before and after, it's jaw-dropping, like, oh my gosh, it definitely looks more than 10 pounds. But not only that, I'm proud of myself, the fact that obviously I made it 30 days, but I'm also proud at the fact that I am incorporating more than just cardio into my routine. So normally I just would do walk and then dancing, walk, dancing, walk, dancing. And I went into this 75 Hardish going, I'm not going to just do cardio. Now, some weeks, like one week, I think the week that I had the biggest weight loss are the weeks that I've done cardio. The weeks where I have smaller weight losses, because I have not changed my calories. My calories have been consistent. And even as I'm increasing my activity throughout the day, like y'all know, like I'm getting 15,000 steps some days, 12,000 steps, 10,000 steps. Like I'm like, who am I? But I'm getting to the point where I want to be active. I want to be doing things. I don't want to be sitting on the couch. I don't want to be sitting around. Now the weather is getting beautiful. I want to be outside. I want to be walking, enjoying my family, enjoying my kids, all that kind of stuff. So for me, why do I keep getting off track? I keep forgetting where my point and where I'm going with this. I've started incorporating, I don't know if you call it weightlifting, basically like toning exercising. So I'm toning my arms. Sometimes I do body weight, sometimes I don't. I've joined a gym again, so I'm back to doing this. It's scary as hell. It was scary. It was so scary, but I'm so proud of myself. And each time I go into that gym, it's gonna be easier and easier and easier. But I joined the gym not to take classes. I joined the gym so I could do their machines, specifically for my legs, because I don't like doing squats and lunges. Forget it at my weight right now. It's not happening. So with these machines, like it feels great, and I'm toning. But my point is, I'm doing more than just walking and dancing, and it feels really, really good. And I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and I'm meeting people, and I'm talking to people, and I'm making friends. And it just feels so freaking good. I just wanted to basically say 75 hard first month. I remember the first week I was exhausted all the time. And then as the weeks progressed, and as I put myself out there, as I've started doing things I enjoy, as I started really truly putting myself first and making it a priority to better myself and not just listen to the audiobooks, but actually put into play what they're telling you to do. Not just reading the self-help books, but actually putting into play what they're saying. Like actually doing the things that they say, like write this down. Actually like being interactive with these audiobooks and books that I'm reading, which is huge for me because 75 hard, when I did it in 2021, it was so helpful for me to just listen. So now I'm like listening and I'm doing what I'm supposed to, actively doing what I'm supposed to be doing and like what they tell you to do to make the book actual, like to see real change basically. And I'm seeing it. I know y'all can see it. Everyone can see it on my weight loss channel. The way that people are reacting to me and the way that I just feel overall like happier. I feel like I'm presenting a happier person. And I don't know. Mental health is the best it's been in a really, really, really long time. And it feels great. And I don't ever want to stop. Like I've said this in my weigh-in last week, where I want to take this and do it. I would love to do like a 75 hardish all year round. I really, truly, not saying that that's my goal. Like I literally just said that and I'm like, oh, maybe I should make that a goal, because that sounds like something I want to do. Because for me, none of this is unsustainable. And I understand I don't have like a normal 9 to 5. I have a super flexible schedule. So it is easier for me to do a 75 hard and to make this like a lifestyle kind of thing. But that's what I always say, like, if you want to do something, make it to where it's sustainable for you. And the comparison, that's got to stop. I've noticed myself stopping that, and that has been helping so much too. Like truly being happy for people when I see them growing or when I see them getting opportunities, instead of me being like, well, why wasn't that me? Being like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy for her. Like that is so amazing. So mindset, it's so freaking important. If you don't do anything as far as like trying to lose weight, trying to drink more water, trying to better your diet, change your freaking mindset. If you get your mind right, everything else just all falls into place. People will say, like, when it comes to weight loss, do this and start this small. I say, and I'm 25 pounds down. I'm 1 month into this, I'm halfway through 75 hard, more than halfway when y'all are seeing this, but halfway through 75 hardish. And like, who is she to give advice to me? Like, she's not thin, she's not this, I've been through a lot, and I am finally getting closer and closer and closer to the best version of me. So I'm just saying, if I could go back and instead of like trying to focus on losing weight and drinking more water and doing this, which I think is great. I've always been like a big water drinker. I would say go back and change your effing mindset. Work on not being so damn negative all the time. Work on the whole victim mentality. Work on getting out of that. Like, truly get into self-help books and truly do the work, you know, and really just heal. And I've done that, and I have done that. It's a process. It's a long time. So I will say, I've been saying this for years. Mindset is everything. Get your mind right. This is a mental battle. It's a mental game. All of it, through and through. So anyways, that's my little pep talk. Let's go ahead and let's look at the before and after body transformation for 1 month of doing 75 Hardish. So on the left in the pink is the start of 75 hard. In the burgundy is 1 month in. I can see it everywhere, in my back, in my butt, in my arms, in my legs, literally everywhere, obviously, especially my stomach, my face. This is just a little bit of some TikToks that I took. So that was another view of me. I feel like my stomach actually looks a little bit bigger in this picture. And I think it's because the first video that you saw of me was after the cruise, and then this was like, that video was taken like 2 days after, or 2 weeks after, when I had after COVID, whatever. Regardless, I'm so happy with my progress. Here's some before and after pictures side by side. I am so happy, 10 pounds down. I just have to say again, I am so incredibly proud of me. I'm proud of myself. I had a subscriber that I was talking to, and she said that I say that all the time in my videos, and she was like, I'm saying this to say this. I hope that when you say that, you're truly meaning it. And I was like, yeah, like I really mean it. Because when I say I'm so proud of myself, I look at the old Jill. I look at the Jill who is a shell of herself, married in this miserable marriage, raising 2 children, figuring out how I was gonna spend another day with this man. How was I going to leave him? God, I need to leave him. How am I going to leave him? I'm never going to get the strength to leave him. I'm so this, I'm so that. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of me. And whenever I say that, even if I might not be necessarily like super uber proud of whatever, and I'm just saying I'm so proud, I am proud of that girl. Like, I am proud of that woman. I am proud of that woman who was a shell of herself in that marriage, and who finally, for the first time, stood up and said, today enough is enough. Peace out. I'm taking my babies, and I'm doing what I need to do for me and for them. It really at that point wasn't for them, or wasn't for me. It was for them solely, 100%. It was for them, because I care less about me. If we never had kids, I'd still be miserable in that marriage with that man. I can almost guarantee it. Probably 500 pounds at this point. But I had to do it for them. I had to. And I tell them all the time, y'all saved me. And one day we're going to be able to ride a roller coaster together. What were me and my control talking about the other day? It was doing something that I can't do right now. And I was like, just thinking about, you know, I'm going to be able to do that soon. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, it's so amazing to think that we're going to be able to do that together. We're going to be able to share that experience together. Like, it just, I just switched out my memory card, but whatever it was we were talking about, it just had us both so giddy and so happy, because not only do I know that this is it for me, like, this is my year of my transformation. Like, the biggest transformation since forever is happening this year. Like, I am going to reach so many goals this year. I just feel it with everything in me, because I see everything that I'm doing to get myself there to be, like, if I could just describe to you the feeling, like, I just want to bottle up this feeling and give it to everyone that's watching that's miserable or feeling sad or feeling like they can't do this, because I've been there so many times over, and I get it. I so freaking get it. I just do. But being able to, knowing for me that it's not too late for me and my kids. Knowing that it's not too late. Because there's this woman Tanya, and I talk about her all the time. Her username is Taking My Life Back at 42. She had gastric sleeve 3 years ago, and she's been talking about how she couldn't do it for her kids, and it was too late. It's too late now because they're grown and they're married and they have their own kids and stuff. But it's not too late for her when it comes to being a grandma. And when I heard her say that, I said, it's not too late for me yet, because while my son is 17, almost 17, he's going to be 18 next year, he's still going to be living at home. We're still going to be able to go ride those roller coasters and go ziplining and like all of these things that I want to experience with him and with my kids. It's not too late for me. And that just makes me so happy. So like, this is my last chance, because if I don't do this, it will be too late. And then I will feel so guilty for the rest of my life. So I just have to go back to thinking about, I left and I did the hardest thing I ever in my life by leaving my ex-husband. If I can do that for them, I can do this for them too. If I could quit smoking for them, girl, I didn't want to quit smoking. I did not want to quit smoking. I did it for my babies. I did it for them more than I did it for me. But I'm starting to do things for me because I'm starting to love myself. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to love myself. That feeling of like knowing your worth, when you finally get to that point in your life, especially when you've just allowed people to treat you any old way, and you get to this point in your life where you're like, I am an amazing person. And you can, instead of focusing on all the things that are wrong with you, you can start pointing out all of the things that are right with you. I've never been able to do that. And now I could list so many things. So many things that I've accomplished, so many things that I'm proud of myself for, so many things that I love about myself, both internally and externally. And that is huge growth right there. And I know I didn't intend for this to be like this 75 hard 1 month update to turn into this. But all of this is so freaking important, because this is so much more than just a weight loss journey, you guys. It truly, truly is. This is a whole entire transformation internally, externally, and becoming the best version of Jill. The Jill that I could only dream of being, let's just say 7 years ago, when I was still in my miserable marriage. Like, I physically could not even look myself in the eye in the mirror. Like right now, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, hey girl, hey, you look so pretty today. I couldn't do that. If I looked at myself for more than like 30 seconds, I would literally start crying. And I would get so scared and I would get so much anxiety, because I literally did not know the woman that I was looking at. I didn't know her. I didn't know her physically. I didn't know her internally. Like, I let that man beat me down, and not just him, but other people, family members, just beat me down and make me feel like I was just this horrible person and I was never going to be anything more than what I was. No one was ever going to want me. No one was ever going to love me. This is why this person treats you this way. You deserve, like, the crap that man said to me. I'm so proud of me. So girl, when I say I'm so proud of me, even if I'm not meaning it about what I'm talking about, I am so freaking proud of me. And I want everyone to feel what this feels like. I want everyone to feel this. I really, truly do. So anyways, I love you guys. I am so freaking proud of my progress. Again, 10 pounds down. We are just getting started. I truly want to keep doing 75 Hardish for a really long time. The mental transformation in just these short 30-something days has been so huge. It makes me never want to go back to that girl that couldn't get out of bed. Like this bed right here, man. Y'all, I've been getting in like 10,000. That girl that laid in the bed that was barely getting 1,200, like 1,200 was hard to get in a day, or like 5,000 was like a major challenge. Like most days I have 5,000 before it's even 10 o'clock, like 5,000 steps in. I've always wanted to be that girl, and I never thought it was possible. So again, I want to inspire. If you are that woman, I keep saying girl, but if you are that woman who's like, I want to be that way, I want to do this, I want to do that, it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen if you just never give up. And there are so many people who have made so much fun of me and have talked so much trash about me and have said horrible things to me and have bullied me and been so freaking mean. But guess what? I'm the one who's putting myself out here. I'm putting myself out here, sharing vulnerable things, being vulnerable with people, inspiring people, bettering myself, and wanting everyone to be able to experience this, because I know it's so cliche, but let me tell you, if I can do this, you can do this. Literally, if I can do this, anyone can do this. Anyone. Whatever it is that your heart's desires, whatever it is that you want to do in life, go for it, because we only have one life. I was thinking about that yesterday when I was taking my makeup off. I was like, that would be nice if we had double lives, or if I could go back and be young again, because there were so many things I would do over. But we can't do any of that. The past is the past, and we just have to think about the fact we have one life. Do you really want to live the rest of your life miserable? Because I know I didn't. That's why I had to make changes, and yes, it's taken a long time. But I'm getting so close. And I'll never be at a finish line. There is no finish line for any of this. Weight, personal development, none of it. But I'm so much further than what I was even just last year. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm going to end it with that. I love you guys. I hope that you're doing something today, this week, this month. One small little thing that's going to get you one step closer to being the best version of you. Because trust me when I say you are worth it. 100%. You are worth it. And if you're anything like me and you are in a situation like I was in, even if you're not and you just absolutely hate yourself and you have kids, or you have someone that you love so much with every fiber of your being and you can't foresee doing it for you, then do it for them. Do it for that person, or do it for them. Because they are going to be the ones who are going to push you through those hard times, because you are going to be like, I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for them. And then eventually it's going to turn into, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. That's amazing. And it's an amazing feeling that I did not even think that I would be able to say this. Like I said, I did not plan this video. I was just going to do 75 hard the first month, da-da-da. And this just kind of flew out. So whoever needs to hear this video or see this video, I pray that that's who gets to see this video. Because, yeah, these are some inspiring things, because it's true. It's so true. And it's something that I'm just now realizing as I'm saying it, because, I love it. I love it. I love it. Personal development is something that's so freaking important. Mindset is so freaking important. Your mental health is so freaking important. If your mind is not right, nothing is going to go right in your life. We always discredit how important this part of everything is when it comes to life. Whether how much money you make, how you respond to the money that you make, how you respond to life and the things that life throws at you, the challenges, what you choose to put in your body, what you choose to do with your body. Again, never in a million years did I think I would be a woman who can get 15,000 steps in a day, 16,000. Who am I? But I love it. I love it, and it feels so good. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you on Wednesday with a weigh-in. Bye, guys.